What is up, guys? It's Torius here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the easiest way to break your fear of going up to girls and talking to them. Not just girls, just like people, anyone in general, basically. So if you're new here, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, all that stuff. Yeah, let's get into the video. So, first things first. The reason why you're afraid to go up to girls is because you have a lot of fear in you, right? Going up to girls is nothing. You see a girl, because to me, I've gone up to so many girls, I've gone up to so many people. I talk to so many, talking to people is not scary at all to me. Sometimes it is, it's like a celebrity or some shit, I don't know. Because I'm just like everyone else, just living my life. So yeah, I've had to deal with that, going up to girls and just being like, like my legs shaking and all that shit. They call it approach anxiety. I've gone through it all. And I've broken that because now I can just, do it whenever. Anyways, so the easiest way to do it is to just not think, right? Because look, if you think about it, the dudes that are getting the most girls, they don't really be thinking like that. They don't really be on all that mental shit. It's the mental that's gonna fuck you up, because your mind is gonna tell you, you shouldn't do it because you shouldn't do it. You're gonna just make up all these excuses, and if you just do it, then you're good. But if you make up all these excuses, then you're not good, right? Because I remember when I was first going up to girls, I would always just change my mind, right? I would always just be I would always just think of one thing. I would just say, be bold, right? That's what I would just say. I would just go up to a girl and I would just say, be bold. Like when I was scared, I would be scared shitless. I'd be like, I'm so scared to talk to her. I don't know if she's gonna reject me, all this stuff, But then I would just say to myself, be bold, right? And I would just say that in my head to just be bold. And that was the only thing going on in my head. I wasn't thinking about no excuses. I wasn't thinking about nothing. I just said in my head, be bold. So I just went up to her because I wasn't thinking nothing else. I wasn't thinking of excuses. And also, one of the best things to do to get rid of that approach anxiety is to just do it, like Nike. That's another little mantra I would say too. I would just say, just do it. It's like Nike, because Nike would literally just do it. Because a lot of times, I would be walking, I would be in college, right? And I see a fine ass girl. I'm like, damn, I want to talk to her, but then I don't know what to say to her. But then I'll just be like, fuck it. I'd be like, fuck it. And I would just move my body first. Because the thing is because you don't have control of your body sometimes, right? So you're just like, I'm going to just move my body. So then you just move your body. You might be thinking all a bunch of crazy shit up here, but then you just move your body into her direction and you're already moving, bro. She already saw you move to her. She's already like, oh, fuck, this dude's going to talk to me. She already on that shit, you feel me? She probably scared too. She probably don't know what's gonna happen, but that she's already, but you're already doing it. So it don't really matter what she's thinking. That's another thing you gotta remember. Don't think what she's thinking, because that's gonna fuck you up. Because girls love to just test niggas. You feel me? Girls just love to make a nigga seem like he ain't shit. You gotta always be the shit. You feel me? That's the secret. You just gotta always be the shit. And girls in society in the world is just gonna bring you down to make you feel like not the shit. Because when you feel like you're the shit, you talk to whoever the fuck you want. You don't give a fuck. That's why people, when they're on coke, they can just talk to whoever, because they feel like they're the shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't know shame. They don't know nothing. So just go up to her and feel like you're the shit. Don't give a fuck what she's thinking. Don't give a fuck about nothing except be bold. Just do it. Move your body, and then you might sit down next to her and just talk and not have a clue what to say. But you're there. You're already in the moment. You're already here talking to her. You're already sitting down next to her talking to her. You feel me? So you better say something. You're gonna say something. You're already in the situation. And unless she, girl, she ain't gonna bite you. She could probably be super nice to you too. That's another thing. The only time I've ever gone up to a girl that she didn't like me is when I was feeling myself too much, right? Because when I was in college, I would go up to so many girls in a day, right? I would try to be yesterday I talked to 5 girls, today I'm gonna talk to 6. So I would just go up to 6 girls, right? And then after the first girl, it will take me like 2-3 hours to talk to the first girl, right? Because I'd be so scared. Then after that, I'll feel like it's adrenaline rush. Like, oh shit, yeah, I talked to her and she was nice to me. And I'm gonna talk to the next girl, right? And then those next girls would like 10 minutes. Like, I'll just talk to them 10 minutes. So it's always scary. It's always scary the first time, but after that, it's easy, right? So, where are we going with this? But yeah, the only time I ever was really like rejected like that, like given bad attitude, it was actually by an ugly girl, like a girl that I didn't even care about talking to her. And I, you know, now that I think about it, I think that's why she was probably like not really feeling me, because she could probably tell I didn't give a fuck. Because I would just say to myself, oh, she's just practice, right? Like anytime I would talk to a girl, I would just say, oh, she's just practice. So it would just take the edge off of like, oh shit, like, oh, this is so important. Like, no, it's just practice. Anytime I talk to a girl, I'm just like, all right, this is practice, because you never know what might come from that practice, but whatever. So that's not even what I was trying to get at. Honestly, the easiest way to talk to break that whole being afraid of talking to people is to just clear your mind or something, right? Like now I have business cards, right? Get yourself some business cards. Get yourself a business, first of all, because if you have a business, then that makes you interesting, right? That makes you an interesting person, because if you're just working, you don't have a business card. Even if you're working, get a business card. If you're flipping burgers at McDonald's, say that you're like a chef or some shit, like a culinary expertise, right? Just make a business card. Then you could just be like, oh, hey, if you see a girl or you see somebody that you want to, you know, introduce yourself to or get their contact, because it's always awkward when you're like, oh yeah, here, put in my phone number, let me get your phone number, and then they just like, you know, oh, 786, and you know, like sometimes you might put the number wrong. And that's another thing. If you're talking to a girl, right, and then you get her phone number and you want to confirm it, that was the worst thing you could do in my experience, right? I've confirmed, because there's girls, I got their numbers, and then I'm like, oh, did I get the right number? Did I miss a number? Oh no, I might lose her forever. Oh, and then you just say, and then you see her again later, and then you're like, hey, is this your phone number for real? Like, I don't know if this is your real number. And she just looks at you like, the fuck? Like, so what if she gives you the wrong number? Like, it don't really matter, bro. Like, in my experience, like, for me, I'm past that. Like, I'm past, like, there's, you know, there's no need for me to care about a girl giving me the wrong number. Like, there's no girl that I've met that has, that's why there's no girl that I've met that has made me be like, oh damn, I need to get this girl. Like, sometimes there are, but that's why it's always good to have a business card, right? Because then you put the ball in their court. Because either if they really want to fuck with you, they're gonna text you. If they really want to fuck with you, they're gonna hit you up. Even if you're working at McDonald's, she's like, oh, he's doing something. You know, even if they throw it on the ground, who gives a fuck? You still have a way for them to contact you, and if they'll show you if they really want to contact you by contacting you, right? So that's basically the best way for getting over it. Because at least if you have the business card, it goes over that whole thing. Oh, what if she rejects me personally? Because you still have a way to talk to her or anyone else. Yeah, with that being said, comment what you think, what your thoughts on this topic are. With that being said, comment what your thoughts are on this topic. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what if you have any more questions, or let me know what is the easiest way that you've gone over, like what's the way that you've gone over like that whole approach anxiety and all that stuff. Like, how did you overcome it? With that being said, catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.